Hi, Elton.
Hi, Bridget. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for joining me this evening.
Yeah, good. Thank you for that.
um, you are in Brazil.
Yes, I'm Brazilian.
Okay. Okay. Which city do you live in, Elton?
I live in a city named Vinhedo. It's near
Okay.
it's near from Paulo. São Paulo is a big
Okay.
city. Yeah. So yeah, I like my city. It's a good city.
Okay. Okay. And are you working, Elton, or are you a student?
Yeah, I would say I'm working. I'm a student too, as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I am a logistics and planning supervisor, and that job is new for me. I was promoted maybe about 1 year and a half,
Okay.
and I need to improve my English in that new job. Yeah, my
Okay.
new job requires it. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's oh sorry, it's my first lesson
Oh,
about business English. So I don't
okay.
know if I'm prepared to to do this lesson. So please help me.
You will be fine with this lesson. They are not difficult. They are. You will be fine. They are fun and they are informative, and you get to practice your English. So there's nothing. They are not difficult. You mustn't worry at all.
Good. Yeah. Well, let's
Okay.
start.
Let's start. Okay. So we will warm up with a couple of questions. We will look at a small bit of grammar, then we will have vocabulary and discussion,
Yeah.
and then if we have time, we will role play. But please relax and please enjoy the class.
Okay.
Okay, Elton, describe the last business phone call you made in English. Try to mention who did you call, what was the call about, and how did it go?
Yeah, well, today I called several people from the company during the work shift. I talked a lot to the sales department, mailing. I called people from customer service and my employees from the planning department as well. And due to the coronavirus, most of the people from the administrative area I working from home. So we are talking a lot using the applications or cell
Mm,
phones, and
mm,
the calls were about several subjects. With the sales team, I talked about the first possible dates for customers' orders, and we discussed about sales forecasts and other topics like that. And with the planning team, my team, I talked about materials to production, machine kill, production cycles, and the specific issues about the
mm.
department.
Okay.
And it was good and very efficient. I think that good communication is success key, right?
Mm,
At a company,
mm.
we usually called using Microsoft and Teams, you know.
Yes.
And yes, and when we want to start a conference call or just a simple call, yeah, it's very
Mm,
often.
mm, mm. Perfect. Your answer was perfect. You expanded a lot, and your English is lovely, so you mustn't worry about anything. Just remember this whole course on business English, it's not to teach you anything about business. It's so that you can become more comfortable discussing all these things in English. So you will be just fine. Okay, we are talking about phone calls. So if there is a busy signal,
Yes, busy signal or busy signal, busy signal. right?
Signal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. And a conference call you just mentioned?
Yes, conference call, I know. Line, okay. It's normal word, voicemail, and on hold. And to transfer, to clarify. Clarify is the correct pronunciation. Yes?
To clarify?
To,
Yes.
to interrupt. Okay, I got it. The vocabulary.
Okay. To clarify, you know what that means?
Yes, when I explain to you something, I'm using this action to clarify, right?
Correct. Okay. This, I'm not even, this idiom, the first one, it's just teenagers use it. They play a game with phones to play phone tag. It's not something we would really use. To get hold of someone, I'm trying to get hold of Mr. Johnson. I'm trying to reach him on the telephone.
Yeah.
And to keep someone posted is to keep them updated, like on progress. I will keep you posted on what happens in the next meeting because you will not be there.
Yeah. All right, good. And
Okay.
to play phone tag is a situation that I call you and you are not available, and then you call me and I'm not available, right? Is
Have
a
you played
situation like
before?
that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a game. So it's not something that we would be doing in the office or at work. It's a game, and I've only really heard of teenagers playing it. So
Okay.
it's not. Yeah. Okay, let's look at the vocab. Can you match up the words on the left to their synonyms on the right?
Well, clarify is the same thing that explain, right? And keep someone posted is the same thing that update.
Correct.
Yes, and interrupt is the same thing that cut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Transfer is the same thing that pass on. And we have a clear up. Cleared up, maybe clarify too.
Yeah, that's correct. So it's a phrasal verb, which means I just want to clear up this mess. You didn't understand what I said. I will explain further or clarify.
All right. And acknowledging, is maybe keep someone posted again. No.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, to me, it doesn't fit in with any of those words. To acknowledge means
it's weird, right?
Yeah, it doesn't actually fit in there at all. To acknowledge means to say, yes, I do understand. So I don't know. It doesn't actually fit in there as far as I'm concerned.
Like to recognize?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I acknowledged him at the meeting with a nod of my head. I recognized that he was there, and that's how I greeted him.
Okay.
Okay, modal verbs. So modal verbs have serve purposes. So we have possibility, probability, ability, permission, necessity, and requests. Some of these in our speaking, we interchange them because it's not always very strict. So sometimes we say would or could, and we can interchange those quite a lot. Do you want to just read out those example sentences?
Yeah. They may call us for more details. The client might return my call. Their video conference should be over any minute now. They didn't pick up. They must be away from the phone. She can speak 3 languages. Our boss could schedule a conference call. May I ask who is calling? could we postpone the meeting? You say meeting or meeting, because Americans say meeting, right?
Americans say meeting, and I would say meeting.
Meeting. All right.
Yeah.
You must call them back right away. They had to leave early. Will you take my messages while I'm gone? Would you get his phone number for me, please? Good.
So the modal verbs of permission are always a question, and request are always a question.
Okay.
Do you have any questions with regards to those, Elton?
No, I think using modal verbs is a good task for me, because I don't use the word may when I speak, and I don't use the word might, so I need to practice. I always heard about the modal verb may when I'm studying about restaurants. And may I help you? May I? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I need to practice. I need to practice because I don't use it a lot.
Yeah. I think, we tend to stick to the ones that we know well. So even when I'm talking, I will often use might instead of may, or could or would. I interchange them. So you will find when you speak that you will hear often, if it sounds completely wrong, then it's wrong. But a lot of them are very similar. So before I'm about to say something, I don't think, is this a possibility or is it a probability? But this is grammar. So if you were writing something that was a formal written a research paper or something like that, then you would have to have this grammar absolutely correct. But we do tend to mix and match it a little bit in our conversation.
Okay. One question: the word may, for example, they may call us for more details. Is the same pronunciation that the month May?
Exactly the same. Yes.
Yeah.
Same spelling and same pronunciation.
Okay. Yes, the same spelling, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Good.
Yeah. The month of May, and may I help you? Can I take your order? Okay, but we're going to practice them now. We often use modal verbs to ask questions when on the phone, especially when making requests. Practice creating questions you might ask over the phone using the phrases below.
Right. For example, could you repeat that, please? Or can you take a message? Would you speak up is phrasal verb, right? Is that different mean that just to speak?
Speak up. Speak louder.
Okay. And would you speak up something to my boss, for example? It works.
Yes. Yeah. So to speak up, we can use in two different ways. If I'm on the phone and I can't hear the other person, I can say, "Can you speak up, please?" But you can also, a colleague at a meeting, for example, maybe they want to share something in the meeting, to say something, then you would say, make sure that you speak up at the meeting. So raise your voice and make your comment. That would also be speaking up.
Okay. May I leave a message? Maybe. What is the option to the word might?
Might. Let me just see which one it is.
I don't know. How did it say?
You could just use it. Yeah, because it's not a question with might. So you would actually change the sentence. It would be I might leave a message. So it's not a question. It's just like a
It's
suggestion. I might
uh,
leave a message.
okay. Okay. So here
Mm.
we can say, um, would you help me? Maybe. Would you help? Would you like to help me? Maybe.
Mm. Mm.
Um,
Mm.
and the sentence hold please, and I should hold please. Maybe.
Or if you are asking someone, can you
Oh,
hold,
okay.
please?
Hold
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
like waiting, right?
Yes,
Wait on
yeah,
the line.
yeah. Can you hold the line? Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good.
Okay. These two are always confusing because we can use them. They are so interchangeable. Would you help me look for my car keys? Could you help me look for my car keys? That's similar.
Yeah. Well,
Would, could, and should are often confused.
yeah. Now I see my my pen here because I didn't know.
Do you have a pen?
Oh yes, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay. And Elton, remember, when your time is finished in this class, just mark the lesson as unfinished and it will automatically open for your next class. So if you mark it as complete, then it will go to the next lesson. But if you
Mm-hmm.
mark it as incomplete, it will open at this class again for you to
I
finish
can
it.
continue this lesson. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For some, talking on the phone is the main part of their job, but for others, they only need to make or answer calls in English occasionally. How often do you need to speak English on the phone related to business or your job?
Well, on the phone, I would say early. Sometimes I need to attend business meetings, training, and things like that. But my boss always supports me when I am in a context with English language, and I'm here to be more confident in the future to try to talk by myself,
Mm,
right?
mm. Is your company an international company?
Yes, as a multinational company. The name is Alstrom
Okay,
Motion, and
okay.
Alstrom is from Finland or Finland. I find it right.
Finland.
Finland,
Finland.
yes,
Mm,
and Munksjö because it's Alstrom Munksjö. Munksjö is from Sweden. So
okay,
both
okay.
companies is making merger, right?
Yeah. And logistics in planning in what field? What companies are there?
What fields?
Yeah, what is their speciality?
Uh, uh, it, we produce papers. We have a lot of
Uh,
business units, and we produce a lot of products around the world. Yes, so
okay,
at my company we produce papers from the automotive industry, right?
okay,
So papers from filters, oil filters, right?
okay, okay.
Or air
Yes,
filters, yes, things like that.
okay. Is that is that because the raw materials are in Brazil? Why are they manufactured there?
Yeah, I didn't understand the question. Could you repeat, please?
Um, is it because the raw materials are in Brazil that it is manufactured and produced where you are? Those filters?
Yeah, we produce the filters in Brazil, but we needed to import many products around the world. For example, from the United States,
Okay.
and glass fibers
Okay.
and synthetic fibers, and I don't know how can I say the base from the paper, the and how can I say?
The pulp.
Yeah, yeah. And we need to attend um, with another countries because when another comes in the semi contract because
Yes.
we have a common suppliers from other other units at the
Okay.
company, and
Okay.
you can
Okay.
send.
I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And what do you like and dislike about making business phone calls in English? What is easy for you and what is difficult?
I think speaking the phone is complicated for beginners and intermediate students. Uh, I mean, the sound is not perfect, right? And as you know, English is a universal language. So
Yeah.
if I need to talk in English with someone from India, for example, because the IT
Yes.
services at my company is from India, and it is a problem
Mm,
because to understand an English accent from an Indian, oh, but a
mm,
big problem. I mean, face to
sure.
face is easier. That's my
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mustn't, that is perfectly normal. If I am speaking to someone from India who has a strong accent when they speak English, even though they may speak English well, I can hardly understand what they're saying. So that accent is difficult for everyone, whether it's someone from India or even from someone from Australia who has a strong accent. You've got to listen very carefully, otherwise you have no clue what they're saying. So it's a common problem with everyone. Don't think it's because of your English level. It's actually just the accent that is difficult.
Yeah, I, I,
Because your English level is very good. It's very good.
oh, thank you very much. But I
Mm.
need to improve a lot. But 2 months ago, I was not able to talk in English because I was not feel confident to speak, and
Yeah.
was able to write and I was able
Okay.
to read. And mails is easier, but to talk, no,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Campbell is a good platform to practice
Yeah.
and to feel
Yeah.
more confident.
Yeah. I can tell you right now that if 2 months ago you were not confident to speak and now you are at this stage, Elton, I promise you a few more Cambly sessions and you are going to find you have no problem with your English speaking because your English speaking is really good, and as your confidence builds, you have the vocab, you have it all there, you have your grammar, and your confidence will grow very quickly, and you will look back in 2 months and you will have no problem with your speaking. So when you are on Cambly, whoever you're talking to, just relax. Don't ever be nervous of that other person. Relax and enjoy it, and you will just go, your fluency will just rise so quickly with your confidence. So I want you to be encouraged. It's going to happen quickly for you.
Yes, I think learn a new language is a process, right? So we need to
Yeah,
believe in that process. And
for sure.
sometimes I will make mistakes a lot. Sometimes I will not make mistakes a lot, but it's the
Yeah,
process, and we
yeah,
need to,
yeah.
to believe step by step.
Yeah. And remember, yeah, for sure. And sometimes when it comes to business, we feel there's that little bit more pressure, and that's why it happens at that stage. So sometimes on Cambly, you feel relaxed and comfortable, but as soon as you're in a business environment, it kind of inhibits you a little bit. But the more you practice, it's just going to grow quickly for you. I can hear it in your voice. So just be encouraged.
Cool. Wow, the
Yeah.
time is over.
Good
I really enjoy
time.
our conversation. Thank you very much for the lesson
So
thus
did
far.
I, Elton. Um, okay, have a great sleep this evening and enjoy your weekend.
Yes. Have a good one.
Okay,
Bye bye.
Nice to meet you. Cheers. Bye.